continue on. The children's settlements to the west, a place they call Woven Oath. According to the guard, there's an airway apart from the entrance which leads to the spider's nest. If the fates are kind, the way will be clear. Up there is the airway. Do you see it? It's a bit far, perhaps. We should be able to cross. We should be able to toss it back through. Though we should be able to loosen the ropes enough to keep it closed, enough that it falls open when it lands. May I do the honors? That should do it. Now we wait. Sounds like our plan is working. Still, it's quite likely not all were drawn away from their post. If you should come to blows with the children, I'll see to it any signs of struggle are concealed. Failing that, I'll create a distraction to buy you stolen more time. Should anyone get past me, it falls to you to guard her. Your concern is appreciated, but I sincerely doubt it will come to that. Why do I get the feeling you enjoy the idea of my loafing about bored in the shadows? Come now, Thancred. The shadows are a fitting place for a warrior of darkness. Now, if you both are ready. Fount of Seeding suggests this is the Eye of Prayer, Chamber of Prayer. At the very least, they would not place this near potential distraction from their worship. Perhaps the monument's further in. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, what's all this? Oh. Yes, this is it. I'll be but a moment. Keep watch of the entryway. On second thought, would you mind examining the murals on these walls while I look over this? At first glance, I can tell they're old, predating the founding of the Blessed and the Children, in fact. We're not like to come here a second time. 'Twould behoove us to learn all we can.
These paintings, they seem familiar. Depictions of heroes throughout history. The Age of Gods, the Empire of Ronka, and this. There was a man, a researcher who pored over these pieces. He offered us work when we needed it. Slaying beasts, delivering provisions. A funny old bugger he was. But he had a good heart. He believed this first painting dated back to a time of myth and legends. A tribute to the heroes of a long-forgotten era. The story went that it was rediscovered by an explorer from Ronka, who was so struck by its majesty that a second painting was commissioned, commemorating the heroes of their day. One day you will all be here too, he said. Heroes immortalized forever. Maybe I'll paint you myself? I had a good laugh at that. We were only trying to make our way after all. Being heroes couldn't have been further from our minds. But it seems he actually went and did it. Before or after the flood, I wonder. Rather faded, isn't it, compared to the others? Or did someone try to scrape it off the wall? Well, maybe the man himself once he came to his senses. Do you suppose your deeds will warrant an addition to this collection? Or some other kind of monument?
There you are. I have everything I need. Let us quit this place. Is something the matter? We should go. The others are waiting.
Tell me that the murals appear to be any significance. Depiction of heroes from the Age of Gods, the Ronkin Empire, and immediately before the Flood. Observe astute observation. Perhaps in another lifetime you could be a curator of antiquities, though it has no bearing on the task at hand. Perhaps that knowledge may prove to be of use in the future. As soon as you discover anything of importance, you shall be the first to know. Sapphire, the guard told me you left with Master Matoya to Woven Oath, and no sooner did you return than she locks herself away in her chambers without so much a word. She knows how I worry when she leaves without telling me, but she is safe, and that is all that matters. You must be hungry after such a journey. Why not leave? Why not have a seat there by the fire, and stew will be ready.
Strange. The others on patrol should have returned by now. Our food will be overcooked if we wait any longer. We will just have to start without them. Would you call Master Matoya and the others?
I tire of these games, Urianger. Why do you pretend you cannot see it? The blessing may spare him the fate of becoming a Light Warden. But you cannot be blind to the nascent corruption. He is not as he was in the Source. Though I have no proof, I fear that the light which poured forth from the Wardens was not negated at all. I fear it was absorbed, that he has been suffused with their light.
Though I have given thought to this possibility, I dare not speak until more is known.
time you deign to enlighten us, it may be too late, if it is not already. Urianger, I know full well, after all these years, that you have only the best of intentions. But that does not make it any easier to put my faith in a man so infatuated with secrecy. I have had my suspicions ever since the Exarch bade you speak that day. But now I must ask. The 8th Umbral Calamity and all that followed, everything you claim to have seen, did you?
Help! Someone help! The Umorans have come for us! We're under attack!
Of course they did.
Lord Forthree, how good it is to see you. How long has it been? Not since your inauguration, unless I'm mistaken. Too long, at any rate. May I say, how humbled I am to be invited not only into your city, but your home. You are as generous as ever.
And you as disingenuous. Let us dispense with the pleasantries. This merry band of dissidents people are calling warriors of darkness. They have slain sin-eaters, and by all accounts the Crystarium is complicit in their villainy. And now I hear reports of your people obstructing my soldiers, so I must ask, what exactly do you think you are doing?
I might ask you the same thing. It should be clear, even to you, that defeating the Light Wardens represents the world's only hope of survival. Even now, the people of Lakeland and Ilmeg rejoice in the return of night. For 100 years, they yearned for a means to fight back against the Sin-Eaters, and at last they have found one. Yet you choose to stand idly by and do nothing. Why?
Why? Because this hope you cling to is nothing more than a fever dream, an exercise in futility. Even should you slay the Sin-Eaters, the world as we know it is beyond salvation. With what little land and resources remain, the people would be free only to starve. Before long, they would turn to violence, then to war, and ultimately usher themselves unto oblivion. They require a firm hand to shepherd them from the edge. The hand of a king, nay, a god. I will see their dreams fulfilled, their wishes granted. I will give them peace, order, and they shall never want for bliss. Men are fickle creatures who entertain vague ideals without the faintest notion what they cost. But a little fear can go a long way towards helping them realize what it is they truly need. Sanctuary. And they shall find none in this world save that which I afford them. That is why the Sin-Eaters exist. To unite the world under my dominion.
A A paradise fit to grace the 8th Umbral era.
What was that?
A minor epiphany, nothing more. You have always held sway over those around you. Those who defy you must submit or die. What sits before me is the inevitable result of bloated privilege and unchecked power. But man is more resilient than you think. His achievements are not the product of violence and bloodshed, but compassion and understanding. This calamity is but another crisis to be overcome, and we will, once we eliminate the Sin Eaters.
You poor deluded fool. These people care not for the morrow. They care only for the now, and the contentment they lack. What good is a paradise to them if it is 1,000 years in the making, or even 100?
You underestimate them, Lord Forthry. They see further than you think. I have beheld it in the blood and sweat and tears of those who would sacrifice everything for a future they may never know, that their children may never know. I have beheld it in the hopes and dreams of those who came before, which we bequeath to those who come after, that they might in turn build upon the foundations laid by our forebears. These are the bonds which hold man and his world together, not your gilded chains, and I will resist your every effort to shackle him.
In summary, you will continue to support the villains hunting my Sin Eaters?
With tremendous enthusiasm, for I have faith in the future they would build.
Why do I even bother? Fools, the lot of you! So naive! So painfully predictable! Did you imagine I did not know your mind? That I would wait until after this meeting to dispatch my forces? Even as we speak, they march to the Sin Eaters' defense. Insurrection will not be tolerated! The people of this world are mine to rule, mine to command. And you are no exception! What? How did he... Insolent swine! I will not stand for this! Do you hear me?
He's a giant baby. He's a giant baby. I love it.
You speak for the Knights Blessed?
I do. I presume that is your doing. If you have come to parley, I must insist that you first return him to us.
You're in no position to make demands. By Lord Vorthry's decree, Raktika now falls under the governance of Yulmore. You will henceforth answer to us.
Is that so? And the children of the Everlasting Dark have acquiesced to this madness?
We have reached an accord, yes. Too many times have the Knights Blessed shunned Yulmore's overtures of friendship. The risk that you harbor hostile intentions has grown too great to ignore. Therefore, his lordship has claimed dominion over this forest and bestowed executive authority upon the children of the Everlasting Dark.
In his wisdom, Lord Vorthry has agreed to recognize ours as the only permissible expression of dark worship. It's one true faith. You and your false creed are a blight on these woods. A foul, unholy corruption that must be cleansed. Little wonder the Warrior of Darkness visits both Lakeland and Ilmeg, yet shuns Raktika. Your perverted teachings hold blessed Shadow at bay.
You have accepted the yoke of Yulmore to spite us, then? Fools. Darkness will never return to these skies while they hold sway.
Those of you minded to obey his lordship are to make for Woven Oath with all haste. We will leave you, but you may have time to prepare.
Woven Oath? Are you suggesting we abandon our fate to join those zealots?
What has your faith afforded you thus far? Nothing! We will guide you along the righteous path.
And should we refuse?
Anyone found here upon our return will be considered a traitor to Yulmore, and dealt with as such.
We will discuss these developments after I have tended to our casualty.
The guard have been afflicted with the most terrible, efficacious poison. We have attempted all manner of healing incantations. Alas, his condition remains unchanged. At present, we can slow the poison's advance. I pray it will afford us sufficient time to find a cure. How fareth the young guard? The poison spread throughout his system long before he was brought here. At present, there is naught we can do but try to ease his pain. Don't blame yourselves, my friends. All that can be done has been done. Even had we reached him sooner, it would have made little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding a suitable antidote is nigh impossible task. What of the rest of the Bless? How are they taking the news of Yulmore's generous proposition? With anger and dismay? We cannot hope to oppose both them and the children. I consider a convocation of the night blessed that we might consider their ultimatum, but I know what their answer will be. Master Montoya, I'm truly sorry. We cannot abandon our faith. But there is no reason for you to suffer for our decision. Your work is yet done. You still have time to flee. Flee. I am not one to run from my troubles. In fact, with Sapphire's arrival, I am minded to take the offense. The Yulmorian's presence here plainly stems from desire to protect the Light Warden. I say we seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Were darkness to fall over Raktika, they would... All of which is easier said than done, unless, of course, you finally decipher the tablet. I have, as a matter of fact, and with it we can prepare everything we need to enter. I'm just gonna let Maja. What say you all? We will need to act quickly, and I believe it can be done. We cannot deny our fate, but one course lieth before us. Good. I leave the blessed in your capable hands, Runner. Very well. I see there is no change in your mind. By all that is dark, I swear to keep the blessed safe. According to the tablet, we first need to obtain a seal used to identify the allies of Ronka in past times. One such seal should be waiting for us in the complex of underwater ruins not far from here. You have some experience in subaquatic excursions, do you not? Wasn't she there for... Oh no, she was... okay. But then this should prove simple task for you. The ruins we seek are at the bottom of the lake. While you see to that, Minfili and I will remain here to help shore up Slitherbow's defenses. Your aid will be greatly appreciated. So we'll do this mission, one more, and then we are done. This is going to be a really short video. Visions. Was revered as a god in the days of the Rokan Empire, and believe it yet lives in the great was waiting to be roused in slumber. The protector, the great destroyer. What is this? The will of the stars. What? I am so confused. Did I randomly pick up a mission I wasn't supposed to? I think I picked up a mission I wasn't supposed to. Mission likely. Senses. Friend, I cannot someone I'm gonna hurt with you. Let me look for him. Sure, but what's my quest reward? What did I pick up? Okay, hold on. Let me look up the Great Deceiver. What is this? Yeah, it's a Aether Current quest. Okay, it's one that I need. I was just, like, not ready for that to be done that way. I was not expecting a cutscene like that. Where are we headed? First things first. Let's hide. Okay. Heading straight ahead. Got it. Gotta remember to cut down the beginning. There you are, ready for a swim? The seal we seek should be stored in a chamber below, somewhere in the ruins beneath the lake. However, the entrance is seemingly protected by a subtle lock mechanism rooted in the symbolism of Ronkin culture. The Ronkin sought to live in harmony with nature and consider certain animals to be sacred. Foremost in their pantheon, it was the snake, portrayed by the protector of the wood, arbiter of life and death. Below it are four others equal in rank: the Curiel, Colobri, Alpa Alpa, and the Wolf, characterized to be the bringers of liberty, words, enlightenment, and harmony, respectively. To open the chamber containing the seal, the tablets state that one must pay due deference to three of the bees by placing palms in monuments wrought with their images, and that is to be done in a specific sequence. Oh, great. If my interpretation is correct, the order can be discerned from the three commandments which follow. Snake, Opa, Wolf. Okay. Oh, it's Cinders. finally, the wolf. Oh, jeez. Okay. I think I just did it wrong. Yep, I did it wrong. That's not the statue I want. The statue I want is not in here. Ah, there it is. Did you find it? This medallion bears the owl insignia of the map, insignia of the Empire. There could be no doubt this is the seal of Ronka. Well done. We can begin our preparations to enter Maja in earnest. Bearing this seal, it should be a way to pass into Maja unmolested by its guardians. I will go ahead, Silva, and inform the others. When you have recovered from your exertions, meet us in the cave leading east out the village. Halfway through this area. Good, you're here. Runar opened the gate for us but moments ago. Beyond lies Ixmaja, and presumably the Light Warden. It did not take long for the Woods Protectors to find me when last I came here. I expect them to fall upon us as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, there is no reason for us to let our guard down. Now, let us seek out the Warden and put an end to this reign over these woods. This seems a little too quick just to meet the Light Warden. Not gonna lie. I can't say it's very pretty. Aether currents.
It would seem we have found them.
You trespass upon sacred ground! Begone!
Wait! We did not come to! Stop! We mean you no harm. Sister, is that... We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
Oh my god.
It appears to be genuine. Then perhaps there is yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the azure flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Try not to stray from the path. All right? Follow the flowers. Would it kill them to escort us? But if it affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
Okay, Ixmaya, not Ixmaja. Maya. I already know I'm gonna forget. Wow, just imagine if Gridania looks like this. There's no mistake, the crest of the royal family. It is the proper size, and its weight is as plain. It was made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine. For 3,000 years, we have waited for this moment. Now you are finally here. We bid you welcome, allies of Ronka. I'm Almet, chieftainess of Fano. Lumia, her younger sister. Semet, a pleasure. We were beginning to lose hope that you would come. I beg your pardon? These are troubled times for my people. Though I can but imagine what has compelled you to venture into our wood. You must be tired of your journey. Come, take your ease. If you'd like, I will show you the village, though I must warn you, it is a long way down to the forest floor, so watch your step. Okay. I will eventually meet back up with her. I want to get to the Aetheryte first and foremost. I am also realizing there are no men here. Okay. Okay. All right. So, these will be coming out every Tuesday. I am currently a little ahead of myself, thankfully. I'm going to try and get farther ahead. The farther ahead I am, the sooner I will stream. So, until then, be good to yourself, be good to others, stay true to you. Laters.
Can you feel it wrapped around your soul with no control? You can't breathe when you're drowning underwater. There's so much water. I'll run, I'll hide. Darkness always clouds my mind. When I look wrapped around your soul.